Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of Pink Sock Reacts. Today, we're going to be talking about a movie that a lot of people don't realize was made.
No, yeah, that it
Um,
ever exist, really.
Gorak didn't even know until I came to him and was like, "Hey, check out this movie."
Well, like I knew what it was. Then I remember watching uh like my show
I love your shirt.
Halloween: The Curse of Freddy Krueger. Anyway,
Is that what it says?
yeah, Halloween: The Curse of Freddy
You
Krueger.
want to know what's fucked up, dude? I didn't even notice that was Jason's mask at first. Um,
Should get that tattooed. Go to
yeah.
a horror con.
So
Um, I've because I love Rob Zombie's movies and I always like followed him through. But I kind of like I knew this movie existed.
yeah.
Um, other people out there probably didn't know that that movie ever existed or was even in the Rob Zombie's film. You know what I mean?
Well, I will be honest because I didn't realize this movie. Like I've heard of it, but I
Yeah,
never really watched it or thought to watch it, and I always forget that it exists until I look at Rob Zombie's movie list and I see it pop up. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for joining, and thanks everyone for tuning in. We truly appreciate all of your support throughout the years. You guys are magnificent. I love all the love and support. This movie is actually based on a comic book series. Or I don't know if it's a series or just a comic book. I don't know if he just did one or multiple,
yeah.
but it's based on a comic book that Rob Zombie did.
Was it actually? Did he actually write a comic book for this, or was it just straight movie?
No, it's based on a comic book.
Radio,
This,
because it kind of had like that superhero Spider-Man vibe slash Austin Powers.
yeah,
If you
it
put it
had,
together,
it had a very Austin Powersy horror movie kind of vibe.
Austin Powersy.
Yes, I get what you're saying, Greg. That is
Yeah,
totally. I agree with you. Also, this movie, believe it or not, took 4 years to make.
4 years. Fuck.
4 fucking years to make.
Well, I think this was like after Devil's Rejects, I believe.
This movie they started it before Halloween. Um,
Okay, so it was between maybe Halloween and this.
they said that Rob Zombie's commitments to Halloween and Halloween 2 is what postponed this movie.
Yeah.
This movie also features characters from other Rob Zombie movies. You have
Yes.
Captain Spaulding, you have Otis. People are probably going to wonder why not Baby, because Susie, one of the main characters, is actually voiced by
Sherry Moon Zombie.
yeah by the
Didn't
one
she didn't she do two voices on the movie?
in this movie. Let me check the credits because I don't recall. Hold on.
But it was an all-star cast, and
It was a very all-star cast. You had a lot of great people. Sherman Zombie just played Susie X.
okay. I thought she might have played multiple or something like
The
that.
cast has a lot of people that are in other Rob Zombie movies. You have, of course, Sherry. You have Ken Forte.
Yeah.
You have Tom Papa was in it too. Or how do you pronounce his name? Papa, whatever, Papa. Tom Kenny was in it.
Oh wow.
The legendary Tom Kenny. Are you familiar with who Tom Kenny is?
The name, yeah. Well, I haven't like seen or heard of anything of him.
He is in every episode of SpongeBob.
Oh really? Who does he play?
SpongeBob.
Oh shit. That's cool.
You have he voices SpongeBob, the French narrator, the sea gorilla monster, all the monsters, Gary, the bank robber. He plays a lot of people in SpongeBob. He's in this movie.
Oh man. That's cool.
He plays the Rover. Then you have, of course, Brian Posehn is in it. Brian Posehn plays Murray, the robot. You have Clint Howard, who plays Joe Cthulhu. Like, it is an all-star cast. It is a funny-ass movie. Also, the animation, Greg, the inspirations were Groovy Ghoulies from 1970 and the Ren and Stimpy Show.
Yeah, right.
And also Fritz the Cat and Heavy Traffic.
Ah, nice. Well, oh no, wait, no, I was gonna say Rob Zombie did work like in animation back in the day, like when he was younger, but I don't think he did.
He did some animation,
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead. He did animation for Beavis and Butthead. He did, I think that's all the animation he did. I could be mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
This movie was actually featured in the Zombie Horror Picture Show. Now, I keep talking about what this movie was featured in. What the hell is this movie about? That's the question that I asked myself the first time I watched it.
It was all over the place, that movie.
Yeah, it's not hard to follow, but it follows the main character, who is El Superbeasto, who is a womanizer, alcoholic. Is it fair to say that?
Yeah, you could say that.
He's a womanizing alcoholic whom, with help of his sister, who fights Nazis,
Yeah.
to help save this stripper who gets kidnapped by Dr. Satan, but not the same Dr. Satan from Devil's Reject.
It was a cartoon date, Dr. Satan.
It's not even the same Dr. Satan.
Yeah.
So it is a cartoon Dr. Satan who kidnaps this woman with 666 written on her butt, because that's the Holy Trinity. And he has to marry this woman and become this huge monster and take over the world. Is that right?
This kind of sounds like the Monsters.
Is that, did I get the storyline right?
Yeah.
It also takes place in the mythic world of Monsterland. Now, a lot of crazy shit happens in this movie. A lot of funny shit happens in this movie. Like, there's a scene where El Superbeasto is in like a lab in the basement or whatever, and he's trapped. And this guy's like, it could be worse. And he's like, how could it be worse? He's like, what's your biggest fears? And he tells him, he's like, my biggest fears are rats and my uncle in spandex. And he's like, well, and he looks over and there's his uncle in spandex chained to the wall. And he turns around and he's fucking shitting out rats.
Yeah.
That was wild.
How funny were the sex scenes in this movie, though?
Sex scenes were amazing. The first one,
animation sex scenes.
It caught me off guard because I was actually watching this movie next to my mom, and luckily she didn't notice. But like, I've seen sex scenes with my mom before, but this one was weird. It was the first sex scene in the movie. I believe it was the first, where he's having sex with those two women when he's trying to, like, he's a director at the beginning of the movie, and he ends up casting these two really attractive women, and he ends up porking them because it turns out to be a porno movie.
Yeah.
And, like, he's banging these chicks, and they turn into two monsters and try to kill him. That was, yeah.
And the robot sex scene as well. That was fucking weird.
Oh, you mean the one at the end?
What's that?
You mean the one at the end when Susie and
the robot?
Spoiler alert! They end up together. They end up boinking, but they don't actually have sex. He pops out a carnival ride, and she rides it.
Yeah, which is funny that Rob Zombie used to work in a carnival when he was a kid.
I think the carnival aspects is just his past bleeding through.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about this movie though. It's just it's not kid friendly. It's
not.
something that you won't play on Nickelodeon.
You might. Tom Kenny's in it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like put it on there.
You got SpongeBob in there.
Could you see that as a Disney film?
No. Do you know who else was in this movie?
Who?
Cassandra Peterson.
From
Elvira.
Oh yes.
She was in it. Jess Harnell was in it.
I like how I like the scene where fucking when he was driving in a car and Michael Myers just fucking stands in front. Just playing on the car.
All of the characters in this movie that pop up are like from Rob Zombie movies. There is one scene that threw me off guard. I don't know how we got the copyrights to all of this. The Shining reference.
Which scene was that?
When
I was trying to remember. Oh, he watched it once.
When he goes to the bar, he goes into that bar and he sits down at the bar stool and he orders drinks. And I believe it's the same bar that Captain Spaulding was in, which he groped Susie later on in the movie.
Okay.
They're in this bar and he's like all down on himself. And he looks over and there's Jack from The Shining. I don't know who voices Jack from The Shining, but he did a great job at Jack Nicholson. Like a great job.
Yeah. But like the entire movie was watchable for his first animation movie.
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a good movie.
There's a couple of like, what the fuck's going on here? You know what I mean? Moments.
There was a lot of what the fuck's going on here moments, correct?
Could you see a sequel?
Actually, I did look up a sequel.
Yeah.
Sequel. I looked it up, and I did find a article from Rob Zombie's website. Now, I don't know if it was like him or a fan, but it says El Superbeasto 2. And it's from Team Zombie. But it was posted on September 4th, 2011. So I don't know what
maybe in the near future, though, because at the moment he's taking a break from doing movies.
But it's the same people that posted the announcement for Rob Zombie's upcoming tour with Alice Cooper. So take that with a grain of salt because it was posted in 2011. So what was your favorite scenes?
Mine? Fuck me. I like when Otis showed up.
That was cool.
At the end. Like, that was unexpected, though. Like, you did, like, out of the whole movie, like, you don't really expect, like, those characters from A House of a Thousand Corpses to come out.
No.
But, the Michael Myers scene with the car when he was getting run over was pretty cool.
That was cool. I like a lot of different scenes in this because this movie was wild. Like there was a lot of like crazy shit. The Nazi scene was kind of weird. Susie kidnaps Adolf Hitler's head.
Yeah.
And is running around with it, and then she ends up blowing up the Nazis, and they continue coming after her throughout the whole movie. That was an odd thing to happen. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But
well, I on YouTube, I was seeing like people ranking Rob Zombie's movies and stuff, and they don't rank this one on there.
They don't. They never do on the rankings. Also, this movie did not get a very good rating on IMDb.
Who cares?
I don't care. it's
I'm
weird.
sure other people that are fans and maybe that are animation fans would love, like, like this movie as well. Like critics don't know shit.
Critics don't know shit, but like every single ranking that actually I take that back. Colander, Colllider, Colliner, they did rank that on the list.
Mm,
They actually put it at number 5.
it's not bad.
Now, do you think this ex wrestler guy, El Superbeasto or whatever he's supposed to be, do you think that he's based on like anyone?
Yeah, I reckon it was. Well, Free from Hell was filmed way before after this, but I reckon Free from Hell used that character for the hitman in that movie.
That makes a lot of sense because this movie came out before that.
Yeah, because what Free from Hell came out in what 2022, 21, 2019 or whatever.
I want to say 2022, but don't quote me on that.
I think it's 2019.
No, I went and saw it in theaters with Tony, I believe, and that was when I went to Missouri. So no, I think we were in Arizona at the time. 2019 is when it came out. So yeah, I had to have been in Arizona at the time.
So yeah, it was right before the pandemic happened.
No, I saw it with Tony in Ohio then because I didn't go to Phoenix until 2021, I think.
Yeah.
So, but this movie is, I just don't know how to explain it other than what I have said. I mean,
Then just watch it, really.
yeah,
Like,
like
what's there to explain?
you have, it's a pretty basic storyline, but there's a lot that happens within the story.
And it was only like an hour and 15 minutes.
It's a short movie.
But it's a short movie, so much things going on, which is kind of cool. Like, there's no need to explain. I think that's what he was probably aiming for, is just to do an animation film. Just do it for like an hour, under an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom. I wonder, like, for animation to get all that shit done, how long would have taken him to do all that?
This movie, well, 4 years.
Yeah, but like preparation, and getting people to do the lines properly and the animation and shit.
I wonder, like, and to add to your question, not just how long, but how much getting used to for Rob Zombie would it have taken? Like, it's a completely different ball game than a movie. Like, he has to, like you said, do the lines and do the animation, and like, it's a very different ballpark.
Yeah, I can imagine doing this type of movie might be a little bit more stressful than any other compared to like a live action proper film.
Yeah, so this movie had to have been hard for Rob.
Well, I reckon any animation fucking movie would be hard. Like, have you
Yeah,
seen Into the Spider Verse by the Spider Man
no,
on Disney Plus? The second
no.
one came out, but I watched the first one, and I'm not big on animation movies or
Mhm.
anything, but fucking hell, that was well done.
I have not seen that movie yet, but I've been told that I should, so I'm probably going to.
Yeah, have you got Disney Plus?
No, I had to
Oh,
think there for a minute what all I had. I don't think I have any charged services.
okay. Well, it might be some on some, like, maybe streaming other free services or something. But yeah, the animation is like spot on. But like, the animation for Rob Zombie's El Superbeasto
Uh,
um was pretty cool too. But like, it had that Austin Powers,
yeah,
um
Ren and Stimpy kind of vibe.
yeah, maybe a little bit of Beavis and Butthead.
Kind of, yeah, Beavis and Butthead a little
a
bit.
little bit, but it's more of that. It was kind of more of that Austin Powers vibe-ish a bit, which is kind
Yeah,
of cool.
because he's like a super spy that gets all the
Yeah,
links.
yeah. But nah, I would have loved to see a sequel. I would have loved to see a live action film.
Now, the movie was made by Rob Zombie, but the animation was produced. The film was produced by Stars Media and Film Room, and the animation was provided by Carbuncle Cartoons and Big Star Productions.
Nice.
I don't know who Carbuncle Studios is or who Big Star Productions is, but let's see what other animations they did. They
I was hoping that he probably would have brought out Werewolf Women of the SS.
That's another good one that
And it was
never.
only like a short commercial promo.
Sorry, I'm looking up what studios did what. Carbuncle Cartoons has been around a while. Carbuncle Cartoons is responsible for SpongeBob SquarePants, The Ren and Stimpy Show, Uncle Grandpa, The Haunted World of Superbeasto, Stupid Dogs, Robot Boy. A lot of these make sense. A lot of these make a lot of sense. Carbuncle Cartoons.
Maybe they need to do a one big movie together. I'd like to see
Right?
that.
Now,
The multiverse.
Big Star Enterprise is the big one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the other one's not. They did the Space Jam from '96. They did BoJack Horseman. They did Smurfs. They did The Adventures of Gummy Bears. They did Tom and Jerry the movie. They did Dante's Inferno. They did The Pirates of Dark Water. They did a lot of shit. Baby Looney Tunes. So they had some big name players. Kablam. They had big name players that helped with this movie.
Yeah.
So the question is, though, what is the budget versus how much did they make?
Budget will probably be shit. That'll be a hard one.
The budget was 10 million.
10 million. Oh, okay.
The music was done by Hard and Firm.
Yeah.
They're a musical comedy duo. Tyler Bates did the score, who also did Halloween 1 and 2 and the John Wick franchise. As for what the movie earned, I cannot find out. Somebody compared this movie to a combination of SpongeBob and Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I could say I could say that too, eh?
Yeah, like SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, like a little bit of that, a little bit of this. How much did it earn?
Have a look.
That's what I'm looking for right now. It doesn't say anywhere that I'm looking how much this movie earned. Did it even get theater time?
I doubt that.
Because it doesn't say how much it made. They just said that it had the budget of 10 million. Budget of 10 million, but it doesn't say. I guess we're never going to know.
I reckon 350 million.
That's a lot of money, Gorak.
Yeah. Wait, what's the back part? Yeah, that's hard. I don't know, it's not coming up anywhere. No, I don't think it came out in theaters.
Huh. Sorry for yawning. I'm freaking tired today. I don't know what my deal is. But I don't know what it earned. Anyway, let's do some goofs because a lot of funny things have happened in this movie, but some things that are kind of like a goof.
Yeah.
Susie X mentions that she doesn't wear panties.
Yeah.
But during her fight with Velvet Black, a pair can easily be seen after she jumps back into her jumpsuit. Well, her jumpsuit gets ripped off. Sorry, after her jumpsuit gets ripped off. The cloak and bra that Velvet removes during her theme song disappear from the stage in random shots. In the closing credits, Ride the Valkyrie is credited to Richard Wilhelm Wagner. Actually, his full name was the other way around, Wilhelm Richard Wagner.
I can't find it, eh?
Yep. How much it made is not available anywhere.
Nope. Which is
the music in this movie.
Maybe I should email him.
Email him, hey, how much did you make on this movie? This movie's soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool bangers on that as well.
Like a lot of cool bangers, dude. Like, it's like, I don't know.
Well, it is Rob Zombie always puts bangers in his movies, man. Like,
so, what do you rank this movie?
It's a hard one. Maybe a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. I give it about a 6.5 out of 10.
I liked it more better than Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, though.
You ranked that one at like a 5 too, though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was something like that. But I kind of felt like this movie was more watchable than Halloween 2.
Fair assessment.
Yeah, even though Halloween 2, like we can discuss it on Monday's episode when we rank the movies, but
yeah, from worst to best.
I kind of feel like Halloween 2 was oh yeah. But
it's not rated PG. No, this movie is rated. I don't even know what the rating is on this movie because I didn't really look at that.
The rating was pretty low, but
no, I meant like rated R, rated whatever.
Oh, it was rated R.
It was rated R.
Yeah. Which is an R rated. But I got 5.8 out of 10. But I kind of like this one better than than Halloween 2.
This movie, I like it. As a Rob Zombie movie, it's kind of weird, but I like it. I dig it.
Now, guys, the man's done everything, though.
What?
The man's done everything. He's done horror.
Yeah.
He's fucking done animation. You know, like, fuck, man.
Live action, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, soon House of a Thousand Corpse musical should come around.
That would be hilarious.
I think there was rumors or talks about that.
A musical?
Yeah.
Why?
They were going to do because it had that Rocky Horror Picture Show vibe to it.
It did. I get that.
And I could totally see it as a musical. You know what I mean?
It's just that's an odd view of it.
Yeah. I know. I could see it happening though.
So, Gorak, I do have an announcement that I already made last night. Well, not last night, the night before last. My days were just blending together. I'm going to be, and this is not for everyone in the world unless you're willing to travel, but we're going to be giving away 3 tickets for the comedy event to one lucky person. All you have to do is go to my Mike Usenick page and share that post that I posted about it. And subscribe to Pink Sock Podcast and Dabbing with Dads and hit done. That's all you have to do. You can also share the Dab with Dads if they do post it today. And that's all you got to do.
It's not that hard. Just share it.
All right, guys. And anything you want to mention about this movie, Greg?
They should make this movie.
Halloween, The Curse of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I love you all. And as always, live long, rock hard, motherfuckers.
And stay hard. Say no to drugs.
Except for certain ones. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like